The third chapter of The Mandalorian offered the most explosive, action-filled scenes seen on the series yet. And with this newest episode, it feels as though we're truly off and running at last. After watching Mando clearly feel conflicted by dropping off Baby Yoda in exchange for all that Beskar steel, he does exactly what we were all waiting for. Busts in to steal the baby back and kill his way out again. After, of course, he gets sick new armor from his blacksmith. Chapter 3 ended on a massive one-against-dozens gunfight in the spaceport square. When Mando was at his lowest, with no apparent means of escape, the rest of the Mandalorian enclave appears at the last second to help him and Baby Yoda get to his ship and off the planet. That might be done, but neither of them are safe. And if his usual spaceport is razed and the Mandalorian enclave is scattered because of his actions, the only thing to ask is what happens next. During Chapter 3, we hear the client speak with Dr. Pershing just before Mando bombs his way into the compound. But the client seems to have already disappeared by the time Mando makes it to Baby Yoda. The client clearly anticipates an attack.
Finish your business quickly, as I no longer can guarantee your safety.
Is this because he knows the Mandalorian's intentions are compromised, or that having the child at all destroys their safety? And what's up with Dr. Pershing? Sharp-eyed fans have noticed that the Doctor has a patch on his sleeve that bears a resemblance to those worn by Denzians of the clone manufacturing world of Kameo, the same people who clone the Fets. If this insignia reigns true, Dr. Pershing may just want to clone Baby Yoda. Kamino's scientists have burned through thousands of failed clones just trying to get Jango Fett's clone prototype right. We don't know exactly where the client sits in the Empire hierarchy, but he looks more like a former senator than a military officer. His outfit is strikingly similar to Palpatine's senatorial robes from the Star Wars prequels. So, what's the client's true desire here? Though small, a creature from Yoda's species has importance because of its natural force sensitivity. Perhaps the Empire is keen on returning to the concept of a clone army, but populated by unstoppable force users. That would obviously be very effective in overturning the power of the New Republic. The client is interested in restoring, quote, the natural order of things after a period of disarray. After all, his sinister piece is not yet done, and we will probably see him again. What does Mando want? It's been established that Mando is very suspicious of the remnants of the Empire. He won't take Imperial credits as payment, even if it means being paid less for his work.
I don't know if you heard, but the Empire is gone.
It's all I've got.
Sure, he took the Baby Yoda job because he wanted cash, but he was also in too deep to back out gracefully once he found out that the Empire was the actual client. The Empire is responsible for what the Mandalorian blacksmith ominously refers to as the Purge, so that's a lot of incentive to not like the Empire right away. So it makes sense that Mando would ask a lot of questions about what's going to happen to Baby Yoda. But when speaking with the blacksmith, Mando refers to the baby as his enemy, and goes on to say that the one who assisted him in his fight with the Mudhorn was unaware that they were enemies, which is a whole lot to unpack. This all raises several questions. What's Mando looking for? Is the baby still his enemy, and is he invested in creating a relationship with it? The evidence suggests the latter, since he and his Mandalorian friends shot up a whole town to save Baby Yoda's life. It's all a familial excursion, implying that while they probably don't understand what Mando is doing, they'll support him and trust he's acting in accord with their version of honor. One thing is for sure, a substantial portion of the scummiest citizens in the sector are going to be after him now because of all this. Check out one of our newest videos right here. Plus, even more Looper videos about The Mandalorian are coming soon. Subscribe to our YouTube channel and hit the bell so you don't miss a single one.